everyone, George here, and you might notice that my voice is a little hoarse. I'm unfortunately, my youngest son contracted pneumonia, and whatever he got that gave him pneumonia, I now have. So I'm crossing my fingers that I don't have anything bad happen to me, but I'm still going to try to record some content just because I'm trying to keep ahead of the game. What we're working on in this video is the series of walls right here. I lost a little bit of content, and that's because my son accidentally knocked over a glass of water into my $160 keyboard, which then caused it to continually restart my computer because the Alt F4 and several other keys were constantly being pressed without them being pressed. Then after I cleaned that up, he then poured water on my mouse, so my mouse wheel didn't work. So I tried recording content yesterday, and it just went apart. And this, I didn't get very far, luckily, but this is kind of where I got to. We're in the main scene, and I've isolated out these parts right here of the toilets inside of the male bathroom. And all I've done really is I have taken that, grouped it, given it a name, and then made each of these objects separate under it. And I've combined several of them I've combined a few of them that make sense. So for instance, the door frame over here, the door wall, and the part that marries up with the metal for actually rotating the door is fused together, as well as this part over here. And I kind of gave it some thought, and since I might eventually want to have each wall have something interesting or fun to say and have the doors actually open up for you to go inside of, and as you know, Easter eggs, you can put fun stuff up on the walls, I'm thinking about making each door unique, and therefore either giving each one its own texture or trying my best to... Yeah, actually, each one might need its own high-res texture now that I think about it with how this is going to work, because you can go on the inside and the outside. So I might end up making 4 separate materials, one for each of these walls. Actually, this wall is different than the other one, so that's going to be a completely different matter. And then possibly 4 different ones for each of these doors. But you know what? Actually, to make this video shorter and to get further into making content, let's just do one material. We'll unwrap these, we'll share the same UV space, and in the future, if we want to come back and add Easter eggs, we'll do it then. But for right now, let's just get the job done. So we'll grab each of these 3 objects right here, and I'm just checking right now to make sure that my UVs are all set up. And actually, I don't have any UV set up, so that's not good. But anyway, let's grab all 3 of these. We're going to right-click, go to Assign New Material. We're going to do a Fong material. Let's go Edit, Delete by Type, History. And for that Fong material, we're going to say Toilet Wall... Oh, that's not good. There we go. Toilet wall, yeah, _M. And then we're going to do toilet wall rear, I guess, for this. And actually, let's grab all 3 of these, edit, delete by type, history. We'll do, let's see, actually, maybe we should make, yeah, if we're going to do this, this is going to end up with the same material. So we're going to add that material to it. Add existing material, toilet wall. So toilet wall, we can grab these 3 right here. And we're going to right click, go assign new material, and then this one is also going to be a Fong, and this will be toilet door _M. Save that. Now let's get these UVs going. So we've got a couple different parts here. We've got the main piece of the door, and it looks like I've already taken the time to put a cut all the way through it. All I need to do now probably, so I got a cut that goes around there and around there. All I need now is a cut there, there, and on the underside there, and then up here as well. Shift, right click, cut. Now each of those segments should be separated. Actually, I should be able to grab everything now. And we'll go to an unfold, unfold. There's our unfolds, and we can go to an orient really quick. And that's kind of oriented funny. And it looks like it didn't unfold some parts of it because they're perpendicular to our workspace right now. So that's going to be a little of a problem. I'm going to move this off here, move that over here, and it's going to be these portions here, 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 and... let's see, here, that are messed up. Let's go to, well, actually, the top and the bottom, we can do a projection. So let's do edit, planar projection. We're going to come at this from the y-axis, hit apply, close, move that out of range. Then we can do the sides now. So we're going to do this here and here as well. And we're going to do another create planar, and we're going to come at this from the z-axis. So we'll do that really quick. There we are. Move these off to the side. Now we can rotate, grab them, and unfold them. And we can see the wonders that we get. Now we can orient them as well. And let's go ahead and, let's see, I need to rotate. Where's rotate shell? Rotate shell. There we go. Now, I don't know whether they're upside down or whatnot, or which shape is right. So I'm going to go to UVs really quick. Just make a quick selection there. So those are the tops of that one, which means one of these is the tops, what is this? So that's the top and side. So this needs to be rotated, right? Rotate shell, rotate it. Now what do I have? I got all this. Now, wait a second here. Let's move this off. Let's grab this part. Now those are the two bottom pieces. Those are the two top pieces. But how can that be? That doesn't make any sense. Hold on a second. Let's rotate this clockwise. 1, 2. Actually, you know what? I think I'm just stupid. They're the same size. I'm just dumb. So we're going to grab all this, just double check. Actually, no, you know what? I'm not dumb. Look at this. So that's these two sides. So this needs to be rotated now. You know what the problem is? I bet it's also flipped. So let's go to, let's see, shaded view really quick. Actually, it's not flipped. But how come one is such a weird size compared to the other one? Because this is the top, right? No, it's not the top. What is this? I'm just a moron. So we're going to grab both of these. We're going to go to rotate shell. We're going to rotate both of them. Now I'm going to do another quick check here. So that's the top, and that's the bottom, which means this needs to be rotated, rotate, and rotate. Now they're good to go. All right. Now I feel like an idiot for wasting everyone's time. I'm going to blame the fact that I'm sick. So let's now take these and pull them apart so we can see what we've got. It looks like everyone's blue, so that's good. We'll go to UVs really quick. And actually, I don't really care so much about these ones being lined up right. It doesn't really matter. Let's grab everyone. Now this is actually going to be a problem because we're going to run out of UV space right there. This is roughly a block by itself. So if I do want to make both sides unique, and I think it's a good idea to do that just so I can have crap written on the inside that's different from everything else. Yeah, we're gonna do that, but I've got to be careful with my UV space now. And luckily, we do have some space to waste. And I'm actually wondering maybe I should do the door and this together in the same spot. So actually, let's just take a few seconds here, shrink this down ourselves, and just get a better sense of what we're dealing with here. So if we put these two next to each other, then we've got all this space on top. And then if we were to rotate this, say 90 degrees, and stick this up here, and obviously these need to be now scaled down, but you know, because the UVs are all jacked up. But we got a ton of extra space at this point, and that could be our door. So maybe our door needs to have the same material. Yeah, you know what? I think we are going to do that. So let's grab our doors, right click, and assign existing material, and that's going to be toilet wall for right now. I'm going to save things really quick so I don't lose everything. Now let's do these little elements right here. So these are kind of messed up. So we can go here and grab each of these. And we can go to grow selection, grow. I'm just going to grow them out all the way to encompass everything. Now that we have that, we can go to create and we'll do a planar. We'll come at it from the x-axis. Yeah, X, that's good. All right, so now we got those three right there. So let's rip these guys apart a little bit. Obviously the tops are going to get separated out, so that can work. And you know what? Let's let us hide the doors temporarily. Why don't we do that? Now we can work on just these little guys. And actually, you know what? Does this have a backside to it, which will be completely, it does. It does have a backside, so we got to get rid of them. That's going to cut out a good bit of extra UVs that we don't need to deal with. So why don't we cut that out? Uh-oh, did I frame up? Whoop. We're going to turn shaded off so I can actually see what the heck I'm doing. I got that bottom piece right there. See that? So let's nuke that. Now we could copy and duplicate and do all that stuff, but you know what? I don't feel like messing with the locations of the objects at the moment. So I am just going to, is that sunken in more than it should be, or is it exactly where it should be? I think it's exactly where it should be. You know what? Screw that. I'm going to go back. There we go. And I'm going to hit W to make sure that that transform is dead on the back of that thing. And there we are. And let's do the same thing. And actually, you know what? Let's make my life a hell of a lot easier. We're going to go to our modeling tools. Basically, they're bringing 3D Studio Max to Maya is how I look at this stuff. I'm going to do an angle of 1 degree, and I'm just going to grab it, and that's going to be so much faster for everything we deal with. So let's come over here as well. Right click, face mode, and grab these faces. Wow, I'm not sounding too good, am I? I think I'm getting worse, so that's not good. I wanted to record 3 or 4 videos tonight, and I don't think that's going to happen. All right, so that one's done. Did I phase through and go all the way to the wrong one? Let me see. Yes, I did. I went too far. All right, so hold on a second. That didn't select. There we go. That's what I want. I have caps lock on for some reason, and I have that on, and now I have... Whoops. That on. I think I unselected this one. Nope, I didn't. Okay. All right, so we're good there. F8, save. And let's go to File, Save As. I just want to save this as a new scene, just in case we screw it all up, which is very likely to happen. Now, what is the easiest thing to do? Well, the easiest thing to do is probably going to be to rip these parts off really fast. They can be their own separate thing. You and you, and oops. Do I have you? Yes, just hard to tell. Okay, we can come down on top of this. So, whoops, you. Now come from the bottom side. And do the same thing here. We're just going to do a Y projection, planar projection. So create, planar, Y, apply, close. Yes, they're going to be giant, but that's fine. We can, of course, move these shells out. Shouldn't there be another one that's all messed up? Yeah, there we go. That's better. There should be one more, right? Yeah. Okay, so those are all those. So those pieces are done. Now we need to do these front slabs. We're probably going to want to open it up. Well, this edge right here is going to open up naturally because I've got to cut there, it looks like, and I've got to cut there. So all I need to really do is make slices here and put a planar projection on this coming from this angle. Actually, before I do that, what I should really probably do is, let's turn off angle. And if I select by UV shell now, that'll get that whole thing, right? Yes. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to do that for all of them. Then we're going to do our planar projection. So we're going to come at this from the x-axis, apply, close. So there's all 3 of them right there, coming at them right on. Now we can use that angle selection stuff. So let's go over to selection constraint angle, and we can grab. Is that doing the whole thing? I really don't want to do the whole thing. Let's go to face mode and try this again. There we go. So this is how I'm going to break up those curvy. You know what? Do I actually need to do this? I don't even think I need to do this. Ooh, okay. Maybe I do need to do this. So let's, yeah, we're going to go to face mode, select each of these faces, and let it unfurl. So there's that one, and this one. And we can now do a create UV shell on each of those. Actually, I don't want to do that. I need a bigger selection than just that. So if we go to face mode, I want this and then this side piece here. And I think that's all I actually want. This and that side piece. This and that side piece. There we go. Now let's do a create projection x-axis. Excuse me, I was about to cough. And we're going to put this over here. Now we can unfold them. Why would you do that? What is coming along for the ride on this that's causing such heavy distortions? Is it on the bottom? What? Is that not getting so? Let's look at one of these really quick. What is this little thing right here? Is the model screwed up? Looks like the model's messed up. Check that out. I got an edge right there, 0 face edge. That is a big no-no. I bet you it's on all of them. Yep, because I screwed up the first model, which means, my friends, we're going to have to kind of jump back a little bit, separate these elements out, fix one of them. And the easiest way to fix one of these guys is probably going to be just to mirror the entire thing based upon its center point. So let's go to W, modify center point, center pivot. Come on, get out of face mode. Modify center the pivot. And of course, the pivot's not, of course, this piece is not centered. which means that I'm going to have to do this manually. So right-click face, because I don't want to have to go in and fix the other half. Otherwise, I could fix it properly. But you know what? I'm just going to let that kind of deviation be in there. So there's that piece there. There's our zero face edge. And all we need to do now is grab this. And actually, it looks like we've got extra vertices. So we've got one right there. So we got to delete that. We got two right here. Those go. The edge goes. So let's get that edge. Nuke that. Now we should have clean topology. Maybe. No, we don't. But we will. Don't worry. We'll get there. We're going to grab you. No, we're not going to grab you. We are going to come from the bottom side. Do a multi-cut tool. Multi-cut there to there. Enter. Right-click. Vertex mode. Grab this vertex. V-snap over to the center. Right-click. Edge mode. Grab this one, that one. We're going to bridge that. Says no. We're going to try it from over here now. That also says invalid selection. Equal number of border edges. Okay, well, you don't want to play by my game? You don't want to play by my rules? Don't worry, you don't have to. I will figure it out without you and make it work. So now I'm going to grab both of these. I'm going to hold down Shift and extrude downwards until I get to this area right here. Then I'm going to grab these vertices right here, and we're going to go to Merge Verts. Now that those are merged, we'll grab both of these. I'll hold down Shift again, pull that back, V-snap it there, and I can grab this edge if I want to. Or what I can do is actually just grab this edge. Actually, no, I can't do that, can I? I need to go to, because it's not a tool that they allow you to use very often anymore. I need to append to polygon. I'm going to pick those two edges right there. That's good to go. Now I can grab these vertices right here, merge to center. And if I did this right, when I select, so if you select one vertex, you see the vertex number up here. But if you do a selection and that's a dot, 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 it means you have multiple vertices selected. So it looks like these are all single vertices. So we're good to go. So that's been fixed. Kind of. I still got to fix the top too, don't I? Oh, so you know what? I just made that a quad on that side. So you know what? That's what we're going to do down here too. That's just going to be our quad. All right. With that, we should be fixed. So now we can fix this piece of junk, and I'm going to have to duplicate it, so we might as well get the UVs done to begin with. So let's just grab all the UV shells for this object, move this over someplace. Is the back still on this one? Let's go to Shading, X-Ray, and is that? No, the back's still not on that one. All right, so this is yelling at me now, and all I need to do to make that, actually, you know what, we're going to do this just to make sure. Merge verts, apply, close. Now I know everything should be fused together okay. And now I can start making selections based on selection constraint, angle, 1 degree. So that's all of that. That's all of that. I can create, and we can now do a planar on that, and that should now be a solid object. And that actually now, everything should be fine. I can even have this curved piece be part of it, I think. In theory, I could have each of these come out and work, I believe. That's what I believe. Can I select? Yeah, I can do a ring selection there. So that's faster. Okay. So now I've got all that. And I need you guys back again. The angle selection. There we go. All right, so we've got you and you now. And let's try this planar crap again. And let's also try to unfold it again. And what happened to you? What happened to you? Why did you split off? What? Why did you split off? Is there are there two vertices here? No, there's not two vertices here. There was no reason for you to split. Can we do a combine on this? Can we do a sew? Why won't it sew? Sew. Why is it sewing over there? What is your problem? Is it just bad geometry? I mean, if I have to, I will delete you. That's just my game. I'll bridge that. You'll wish you hadn't done that. I'll G it again. Save it. Now I'll come up here and I will grab this stuff and I'll make sure there are cuts there and there. And now I will come in here, UV shell this entire thing again if I have. See, what are you doing to me? I'm going to grab U2. So that's all. That's the entire shell now. We can go to create planar, unfold, unfold, and now look at that beauty. See, took us a little bit, but we got it. We got it all good. It's all fine now. So now let's just do a double check really quick because I think I screwed up my geometry everywhere else. And you know what? This geometry is going to be screwed up if we don't take a minute and fix this. So why don't we go ahead and turn off X-ray? Go to here, save, right-click, multi-cut tool, and just start cutting across this entire object so that we get our center points back. Might as well clean up the geometry now before we go into the UV section, or, you know, finalize the UV sections of everything. All right, so that should be good. Now, I probably need to do the bottom. Yes, I do. All right, U, and U, and U, and U, U. Why am I doing this? Because I don't want the triangulation to be funny, where it all comes into one side of this thing. Happens a lot. Let's see. There we go. There we go. U, and U, U, and U, U, and U. Wonderful. Okay, now we're good to go, I think. So I can go into UV's UV shell, and I should be able to do this one last time. So we're going to grab the UV shells for these 3 pieces here, here, and here. And now we can do UV's planar from the Y direction instead. Apply, close, and there's all of them right there. Whoops, I don't want to mess with the scale of that thing. What's left on this stupid thing? Seriously? Wait, why did you... How come you weren't included in my little fun? Why are you up there? All right, you know what? You're fine. You can just go up there. All right, what about this thing? What is this? So what are you doing? And why weren't you selected when I selected? Okay, now this is where we find out if things are bad. So we're going to go over here, do the angle thing. I'm going to select here. That worked. I'm going to hit delete. That's all gone. That's fine. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to do the angle thing on that too. UV, planar that as well. Move that off to the side. All right. So what is this? That is those things. And those things should actually be sewn back on to this object because those can unfurl naturally. So there's no reason for them to be that way. So can I grab these things and just... Can I just stick these where they're supposed to go? Can we orient them really fast? Can I take you? Or can I sew them? Oh, that wasn't bad. But let's sew them together too. And we're going to let this unfold. Why would you do this to me? What did I ever do to you? Why would you do that? There's no reason for you to do that. Absolutely no reason for you to do that. It's just being mean. There's enough space. Mathematically, there's enough space. Z-axis, close, fine. You know what? You win. You win. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to hit W on this. I'm going to find a common point, DV this, put it up there. Control D this, move it on down. Whoa, not what I wanted. Thank you. Stick this to there, select, grab the bad one, delete that. We still got the good one. Oh, I didn't, you know, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to put that there, select the bad one, delete that. Now we can grab each of these and fuse them all together as one solid object. Now they're UVs, can all be manipulated. We can grab them all. We can go to Shift, Unfold. Oh, I mean, we probably shouldn't unfold, but whatever, it's fine. We can orient. These are bad. I don't know why you just did that. Why would you orient yourself this way? Just do this. Do this. Close enough. And then these guys don't know what they're doing. All right, looks like there are several stacked on top of each other, so here we go. There's that one. What else? There's this one, which also doesn't seem to know what it's doing. I'm actually having a hard time looking through the geometry at it. And we got this guy. Oh my gosh, there's several of this guy, so let's do a selection like that. Rotate till that's relatively straight. And then U2, I don't know why I unfolded. I should have just left things the way they were. It was a bad idea. All right, that's pretty dead on. Now let's grab everyone. We're going to go to layout or layout UVW. Packing resolution, we're going to do 2048 because that's probably the reality. We're going to do 3 iterations just so it has a couple chances to fix itself. We are, to begin with, going to preserve 3D ratios, and I'm probably going to change that after. We will allow it to translate and rotate shells for optimum placement. And because we're going to be doing everything in Substance Painter, up it doesn't matter, down doesn't matter, you know. Texture map size 2048, that's fine. 6 shell padding is good, so let's hit apply and see what happens. Okay, and we can immediately see how horribly wrong this went, but this gives me hope at the same time. Well, that's just kind of weird. We haven't included the door yet. So this means we've got a ton of free space left over to be working with that door. So let's go to display. I'm going to bathroom stalls, mail, display, show selected. Let me guess, I got to actually select them, don't I? Right. Modify, display, show, selection, edit, delete by type, history. Let's get rid of any extra crap, like all of these transforms that are no longer needed. And of course you lost your material. So let's select that again. Right click, assign existing material, toilet wall. There we go. All right, now let's work on the door. So to do the door, we're going to get rid of everyone. Actually, you know what? I forgot. I still need to delete and put these back where they need to go. The reality of this is I'm probably going to want to be the pivot of this to be centered with reference to this part. So actually, let's take a look at it from the top, frame up. And we can see that center line is nowhere near where I probably really want it. So I'm going to D this and move this to about there. I'm just going to eyeball it. And I am going to take it and D and move it down in the X-axis to the floor. It's too far down. Up, there we go. And I'm trying to think if I put this on the grid. Is this on the grid? Looks like it is on the grid, in which case I am going to DX, snap this to there, and snap that to there. Then I can take each of these walls. I can take this wall, Control-Shift-D, X this over to here, select the wall that's crap, and this wall, grab this one again, Control-Shift-D that. Oh, it forgot. Oh, well, it'll snap on the ground anyway, so it doesn't matter. Control-Shift-D that again. Is it not remembering my transforms for some reason? Oh, geez, I'm pressing the wrong buttons today. X, please, there we go. And that's that. Okay, so now we've got at least the walls set up right with the proper stuff going on. Now we need to deal with that door. We might as well go ahead and hide all these other elements really fast. Oh, and we still have this. That can be put in probably as well. We don't need a separate material for this. So that can be unwrapped. That looks like it's going to suck a little bit, but hey, you know what? Let's just do this really fast while I'm saying it's going to suck. So we're going to come at this from the X-axis. There we go. Apply. And we're going to make some cuts. Did I do a good job? I did a bad job. Oh, I did a bad job. All right, we're going to do... Am I going to cut the top right off? I mean, actually, that's a kind of nice seam right there. Does it go all the way across, or does it stop there? It stops right there. But I can get it all the way there to there, and it's going to do the same thing, I bet you, down here too, right? Yep. So that's actually not a bad place to make my first cut. So let's do that really fast. So now we've got that, and then we can probably either do it from this side or this side. I'm not exactly sure which one I want to do. Neither one is going to be perfect. I think I actually want to do it from here. Just looking at the topology. Yeah, I'm going to do it from here. And that'll rip off the side pieces. Now I could leave these on maybe, but I'm not exactly sure. So there's that. So that's one, two, it's into the triangle. So it's here. No. Did I screw that up on that other side? It's 2 into the triangle, so it's right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And then you there. And now we'll make our next cut, and my keys are already starting to get stuck again, even though I cleaned them out with alcohol. So that's great. So can I take these two? Why are these separate objects is what I would like to know. Did I not? Let's go from the X direction and apply. So what is happening? Why is this giving me crap? Apply. Oh, see. apply. Is that one solid object? No, see, the cut's still there. That tells me that when I mirrored this, oh no, you did not. Oh, Maya. Oh, I hate you right now. Why would you do that to me? You couldn't handle stupid UVs, so you just gave up? Holy crap. I hit Control S. I have no idea if that matters, though. We're going to right click. I might just start over. I don't know. It looks like some of this stuff happened. Okay, so shift. What do I want to do? We want to do merge vertices, but I got to be careful because there's a lot of vertices. And all these little guys are going to get destroyed. Okay. All right, so there's that. Also, let's take a look at the history on this thing really fast. God, my voice is cracking. Edit, delete by type, history. Everything else looks fine, though. So now I should be able to, in theory, grab these sections and have them be solid objects when I do my projection. So let's go to Create, Planar, Apply, Close, and yes, there we go. So when I did the mirror, it looks like something bad happened, that's all. So this center seam should be able to go away as well at this point. I'm gonna grab both of these for now. You know what, why did it grab, if I grab you, and I grab you, and I grab you, and I grab you, and then now we go to Create Planar, and we go to the X-axis. That should be that. Well, let's just do an unfold on that and see what happens. Ugh. Okay, we're going to be cutting this up. And it's probably going to be right there. And right there. Although, I'm thinking it'd be better to do it in the inseam on this rounded stuff right here. Like right there. Or right here. See, now by doing that one, it makes me wish I had done the other one, but I'm not going back in time. What are you? Control key's getting stuck. Uh-oh. This is not good for my video. It's getting stuck. Oh my gosh. That's one of my go-to hotkeys, and my new keyboard does not arrive until tomorrow, so please don't do that. It is not coming back up. I just cleaned this thing out. Oh, this is going to get old very soon. I think this video is about to end. And I will come back to it because I am too sick to be frustrated right now. Come up with things. So let's see. So now we did that. So we just need to do it there and there. You heard that? That popped back up. And I just want to do one quick check to make sure it's all good. Looks good. Looks like we got a clean selection on that side. So let's go ahead and do a cut. Grab these elements, unfold them. Much better. I'm liking that a lot better than it was. If we wanted to, we could probably come in here. And where'd you go? There we go. Now, if we wanted to, we could, wait, what just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Why did the model, is this the wrong model? Yes, it is, thank God, okay. I'm going to delete them for now. Come on, get out of F8 mode. I'm going to delete them, hit F8, and check that out, even the spool is messed up. Great. Okay, so we've got this section here that's good, and we've got these two sections here that aren't so good. And part of this is this piece here unwrapping. If we wanted to, we could probably inject a seam into here. Actually, probably right there. And that would open this up and get rid of that distortion. Really not a big deal though. At least I don't think it is. But let's actually see what happens if I do this. So let's cut it. And I guarantee you, yeah, see, it's going to pull it apart right there. So you know what? We might as well do that. So that's the outermost one on these coming together. So it's this one right here. And this one right here. Man, this stinks if my keyboard's not going to work tonight. I was actually motivated to get some of this stuff done for a change. So we're going to orient that. I am going to right click and optimize it. See what happens. Nothing. So that's good. Control save. And at least the key popped back up. Okay, so now we've got this. These pieces are done. And we've got these two pieces here that are done. And all that's left are the top pieces, right? This one and this one and this one. And that can be dealt with really easily by doing create, planar, Y direction, apply, close, moving this over here. Pulling, did I do both of them or just, no, there they are, yeah. Grab both, unfold, orient, that's okay. I'm gonna optimize it. Hit G a few times. I'm gonna reorient it again. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Okay, so those are done now. What do we have left? We've got, it looks like all we've got is the actual toilet paper roll. And this is going to be kind of a little bit of a pain in the butt, I think. Oh, wait. We got this. What is this? Oh, no. What happened? Looks like I screwed up my selection here. So let's grab you and you. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to do a planar on that. So planar, what is that? Z. Apply, close. Move this up to there. Now we're just done with this thing. Okay, so really all I'm thinking I'm going to do for this is, well, actually, you know what? I'm going to grab all of this. We're going to do a new orientation. So we're going to, or a new projection. So create, oh, come back. Create, planar, X, apply, close. Oh, what the? Come on, don't be like this. There we go, much better. Okay, all I'm going to do is come around to the back side and make a slice down here. That should go all the way inside and outside, and that's going to make a natural place for this to unroll. Now I can grab the UV shell itself. Let's move this off, and I'm going to go to unfold, unfold. Oh, I can't do that yet. I need to separate the inside from the outside. So to do that, I'm just going to go and grab the inside of one side of the edge. And I'm going to do, whoops, frame up that to the other side. I'm doing on the inside so that that's where the slice is. So there's the cuts. We're going to grab all this. Now we're going to go to unfold, unfold, and that's much better. We can orient these as well. That's good. Why does it choose to do it from two different directions? I don't know. I mean, anyway, but it does have on the ends the little tiny bits. So we might want to grab this and optimize it, just so it kind of reins in those edges on the ends for us, but that looks fine. We can do the exact same thing for this. And I'm going to be, let's see, actually, is the top chopped off? Is there no top for this? There's no top for this. That makes my life that much easier. So yeah, we can come around to this side, like right here, do a selection right there, make a cut. Once again, this is such a small feature, no one's ever going to look at it. I'm going to orient that, and then I'm going to optimize it a couple times, just so the UVs kind of straighten out a little bit better. And yeah, with that, we've got whatever the heck this thing is. Save, edit, delete by type, history, toilet paper dispenser roll thing, blah. Now I'm just going to grab it all really quick, just so that I have stuff kind of contained in the UV layout. We can do, that's all fine. Hit apply, let it do its thing. And interesting. I mean, I'm not going to disagree that this isn't fine, because some of the edges are squared up. Yeah, all right, you know what? It's fine. This is a round object anyway, so it's going to have jaggies on the pixels, so it's fine. Okay, so with that, this video is getting a little bit long. We're at 41 minutes before I edit it down for content. In the next video, we'll finish this up and get them all married together into the same area. Actually, if we do this really quick right now, just to see kind of what happens, let's not unfold. Wow, that would have been dumb. Let's just do this really fast. And I mean, that thing's so small, and since we're keeping our 3D ratios the same, you know, there's still going to be a ton of space for that actual door in there. Yeah, see, we got tons of space for the actual door. So, and these I'm probably going to artificially blow up, because right now they're barely getting any pixel information whatsoever, and they're going to be highly reflective. So I'd probably like to give them a little bit more space. Okay, yeah, I need to rest my voice for a few minutes, and I'll be back very shortly, and we will finish up with this door. So long, everyone, and good night.